Alright, boys and girls, we're back with more Magical Diary, and in this part, we're going to...
the mall.
Yeah, why not? We'll go to the mall. See something different.
Let's go shopping.
I like to think... I mean, what? I think I'd like to see the mall. Okay, if you don't find anyone going that way themselves, you should see the vans out front. They're not hard to spot. I may not see you tomorrow, so be prepared for me to wake you up early on Monday morning, which actually just made me think, what year is it in this game, I wonder?
What year was it in the first game?
I don't know. Would it be like 2011?
Whoa.
Is that when the game came out? 2012?
I don't remember.
What happens on Monday? You'll find out. That's not distressing at all. Students line up outside the school waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that are traveling to and from the mall. Everyone's still in uniform. William said that spells in the mall would prevent the locals from being too curious, but from my brief experience of American fashion so far, I'm not sure we'd stand out that much anyway. Oh, really? The trip from Irish Academy's hidden forest to the nearest town takes about half an hour. Red brick buildings with bright white trim are packed together in the town center, but we do not stop there. We continue through the town and out the other side, finally being released into a large parking lot. Hey, here we are. Homemade coffee, memories. Oh, look, they have an England flag inside. With Japanese text, is that underneath?
It looks like it says Mr. England.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
That's funny. Compared to some of the monstrous malls I've heard about in America, or my brief tour of New York City's shopping streets, this place isn't much.
Oh, you were looking there? I was looking there.
Wrong side, yeah. And yeah, there's sex there too. Interesting. I remember that being in the original game. There's only one level of the mall. Although some of the shops have their own upstairs, the most interesting feature on the guide is the indoor ice arena. But it's apparently fully booked on Saturdays for ice hockey practice. If Irish Academy does school trips to the mall, could they also do trips to a hockey game? And that sport doesn't exist at all in my country. I've never seen it played live. The current shopping population appears to be at least half students. I look around for people I recognize. Well, there they are. Being twins, Luke and Logan are easy to spot.
Which one's which?
Well, Luke is on the left. They stand out more in this game. They have different eyes. So maybe now we'll know.
They have different robes.
Yeah. I don't remember if they had different eyes in the other game.
I don't remember either.
Hey, Wolfram. Logan nods to me. Greetings. Did you just get here? That's right. I'm not sure what's worth seeing. What would you consider worthwhile? Ha, there's not much, right? There's the food court and the video arcade and not much else.
Big Steve.
I heard there was a store for enchantments. The item shop, yes, it's down that branch. Disguised in an empty shop front. You'll see it when you get close enough. Come on, I want a bubblegum waffle cone. You'll get it all over your face. That's the fun part. So what do I want to do at the mall? You probably can't really afford much with $10 to our name.
Yeah.
I wonder if people show up at the food court? The American food court is a collection of booths and tables in the center of an open space surrounded by different food counters along the walls. So we can just get stuff to drink and eat. Desserts, really. But we don't want to spend our money because we have so little of it, right? No need for fast food. I'll just sit and talk with my classmates. Stress decreased by 3. Nothing happened? Well, how do I... Is there a way to go back on this? Nah, I'm using the controller by the way. Oh, wait, I found it. Let's try... Yeah, we'll check out the magic shop, I guess. Alright. Well, I guess it's different text, but whatever. So get close illusion fades away, and a sign showing marvelous magical accoutrements. How do you say that?
Accoutrements.
Accoutrements. Inside, the walls are lined with shelves with enchanted objects, or so it seems. I've seen enough relics to know that the skull on display is not real bone. Can't think of why anyone would want to enchant a fake skull. The proprietor, seeing my uniform, waves me over to the display intended for Irish Academy students. There are 2 sets, one for practical enchantments that aid with schoolwork, and one for long-lasting glamours to enhance appearance. Oh, what can we look like? Oh, dark glasses and a glamour? Sounds like glasses to me. Pointed ears, Feathered wings. Bat wings. Fairy wings. Well, wait, does it say the price of these? Are these basically sunglasses?
Probably.
Or are they called dark glasses? That's funny. Anyway, let's check out the enchantments. Regular glasses. Smart plus 5.
$10.
That's all our money. I think these are actually pretty much the same items you get in the original game too.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, since we can't really afford things here. Okay, there we go. What's in the arcade?
Big Steve.
The only amusement arcades I've seen in person are meant for gambling. The machines have many buttons and flashing lights, but they are not video games. Here the machines come in all shapes and sizes. They're head-to-head racing games, giant dance pads, and claw machines stuffed with toys. Along the back wall, I see machines with colorful theme paintings and bright lights cycling through rewards. $50K, $100K, 1 million jackpot, $1 million? Think about prices like that in a little mall like this? Yeah, probably not. I'm almost afraid to step closer in case I'm entering a restricted area. I don't want to be arrested. But when I get a better look, I realize that they are not fruit machines at all.
Fruit machines.
Flippers bounce a silver ball around inside a table. These must be pinball machines. And judging from the player who just walked away, they don't give out prizes at all. That's disappointing. So silly. I guess we could see what happens. Is that guy gonna show up? I've never played a game like this before. I don't want to waste my money before putting any coins in. I'll look over the board and press different buttons to see what they do. At the next machine, a big guy from Toad Hall gives me a funny look before turning his attention back to the game. Is it really so strange to approach a new game logically? Whatever, I'm just gonna play. In the end, I don't hit the jackpot, but I learn a few things about pinball and have fun. Stress decreases by 5.
Wow.
Well, I guess we could live with that. Or we could see what happens if we just stay at the school.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's explore the different options. It's always interesting to see that in these games. I always forget what to do. Let's save this just in case we come back to it. Oh. And load this one. So let's see what happens if we study. I think I'll go over my notes from the week, make sure I got the basics down. There's time for other things later. Great, alright. I may not see you tomorrow, so be prepared for me to wake you up early on Monday. What happens Monday? You'll find out. Same conversation mostly. So let's just do that. When Don returns to Wolf Hall, he does it with fanfare. So is this...
That's the same.
This is what would have happened?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens if we go to the dungeon, finally? Let's get a look at the dungeon. Alright, I'll show you to the entrance. Wade out into the grounds together. What's it like down there anyway? A labyrinth. Look out for David Bowie. Active dungeon levels get rearranged a lot between exams. Areas get connected and then split apart again. Some tunnels might stay sealed up for years, you never know. I hope you don't get sealed up with them. He points to what looks like a pair of wooden doors set in an angle. A cellar entrance. That's the main way in. The freshman section is automatically open. Don't try to open any other doors off the main corridor. They should be sealed, but just in case, don't. With a single week's worth of pentachromatic education, it can't be a good idea to go poking around the areas meant for upperclassmen. Now I really have to go. I may not see you tomorrow, so if not, be prepared for me to wake you up early on Monday. Yeah, we said this before. 3 times now. Ooh, scary. The underground space is quiet and cool. I don't see any other students or any directions, but there's just the one door open, so that must be the way. Oh. As I'm thinking that, the snake hole girl I saw up a tree the other day emerges from the dungeon staircase. What was that about? She walks past me without speaking. I'm not sure what to make of that. Well, I won't learn anything standing here. Time to go on. As I step on the staircase, my ears begin to tingle. Suddenly inside my head, I hear a familiar voice.
Welcome, freshmen. Please pay attention to the safety instructions before you make use of the dungeons.
This must be a magical message set up to play whenever someone enters for the first time.
There are no hostile creatures in your practice area, only a harmless plant that you can use for target practice. Don't feel bad about smashing it. I have many seedlings.
Aw, poor plant.
However, it is possible for you to injure yourself by casting spells unwisely. Please consider the consequences and be careful.
The message doesn't include what the consequences are.
Also, there are no hidden treasures in the practice area. Experience is its own reward.
Aw, that's sad.
So whatever you've experienced enough, you can walk back up the stairs and exit. Have fun.
The message fades away. I'll find secret treasures, what the heck? Ooh. So let me see. There we go, dismiss this. It's gonna be a little bit weird to control like this. The training dummy rolls in. Okay. Yeah, this will definitely be easier with the mouse, but oh well. I guess you get a message each time. The plant waves its branches. Oh, how friendly. See if this does anything. Total darkness. Oh, well, we have a spell for this, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. You hear something behind you.
The plant has moved closer.
How silly. Let's see what's down this way. Ooh, the plant waves its branches. All right, well, hello, plant. It's nice to see you too. Although we can't see you currently.
Inspect.
Or I think we can just examine it.
Oh.
As far as your eyes can see, it seems to be an ornate stone wall. All hail Reptar is inscribed upon it.
That's great. I bet that was one of the, backers put that.
Halt, I am Reptar.
Yeah,
Halt,
why didn't they say
I am
that?
Reptar. I'm just remembering that. So I guess, this was in the demo too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know if there's much we could do here. We could target this guy, but I don't know if that actually does anything for us. Do you get experience for fighting things?
I don't know.
So we don't really have much to use on it.
There's no experience bar.
No, you're right about that. We could diagnose him. Yeah, no other health conditions. I guess it wouldn't. Let me see this. Nope. So yeah, there's really no reason to come down here, I guess. I mean, I could be mistaken. There could be something super secret you find if you do a certain thing. Oh. Just trying to go back to the entrance. I could do that. It's a little bit quicker. So you leave the dungeon, and then, alright. So I wonder what I should do then. What would you say?
Well, in that one we met the girl, but in the other one we met Big Steve.
That's true. Or we could just study and get the smart points, was it?
Mm-hmm.
How much did it get us? Let me see. Some experimentation. 1 smart and 2 stress.
I think we got more last time, but I might be wrong.
Oh, really?
I might be wrong.
Let's see.
Never
No.
mind.
I'm about to go back a certain amount of times. Let me see.
It's probably just 1.
Maybe. So, I think maybe we'll stick with the Big Steve one, because otherwise we wouldn't have found him at all.
That's
So
true.
let's load this up. Now, I'm not sure if that'll matter later on, but maybe there will be a chance to hang out with him at some point.
Mm-hmm.
When Don returns to Wolf Hall, he does it with his fanfare. Or at least with percussion. He drums his heels on the floor and spins in place like a tap dancer. Haha, you survived detention, huh? It was nothing. Seriously, I was expecting a lot worse from Grabs. He only made me write a paper. I told you, he's not so bad. Homework can still be torture. Nah, he's probably just warming up. Wasn't ready for me. Not a lot of people manage to get detention in their first week of school, you know. So are you famous now? Infamous? Not yet. I mean, the great Williker once filled the entire cafeteria with a lake of cheese. That's infamous.
Williker.
Who is Williker?
A cute frog.
Oh, that would be a cute name. Me if I could manage to get detention every single weekend. But with that, me demerits should get kicked out. Demerits? You know, what the teachers give you when you screw up. Wolfram never makes mistakes. Ah. Merits and demerits. If you do something good, over the odds, teachers give you merits. Like it's a status thing. And if you're a naughty boy, they put demerits in your record. Get 50 demerits and you'll be expelled. I'd probably be sent home to my parents then. How embarrassing. But they don't always give you demerits with detention. Sometimes it's one or the other. No problem then. Anyway, if I kiss up to the teachers and get merits, it'll balance out. Makes a game out of it, you know? It'll be legend. I don't know, sounds like too much work. If you want to make an impression on people, you have to put some effort into it. What do you think, Wolfram?
Oh no.
Once you have more fun, power's always worth the effort. We'll get you a date. You'll be giving yourself detention. Yeah, that's kind of his intent, it sounds like. I'm not sure what to say here. Well, I mean, if he wants to have more fun with it, then I guess all power to him. Well, it's a trade-off, right? You have to work for your merits, but that means you've got room to get in big trouble later. Like a get-out-of-jail-free card. We should have brought more board games from home. You can always fetch them at Christmas. Donald shrugs. Yeah, I'll come up with a better plan later. I don't know, it's early days yet. Right, this has only been the first week after all. Oh, Donald, him and his planning. Ooh, the cafeteria. At midday, I head to the cafeteria for lunch. I carry my tray of food to an unoccupied table end, but just as I start to sit down, someone else sets a tray across from me. Oh, it's Ellen.
I'm sorry, I'll sit somewhere else.
No, it's fine, there's plenty of room. Have a seat. This girl looks familiar. I think she's Donald's sister's friend, or something. What was her name? Emily. No, it's Ellen. I mean, it's easy to remember, especially because she was in the first game. Ellen, right?
Right. You're Wolfram?
You got it.
Well, there's only one student from Europe here that I know of. You should sit down and eat your lunch.
You too.
Right.
I think I'm making her nervous, but I'm not sure why. I haven't done anything. Maybe she's just naturally timid. Seems weird for a horse hall girl, though. Speaking of horse hall, so what sports do you play?
Huh?
I guess she wasn't expecting me to talk to her. Before I can apologize for interrupting her meal again, she beams at me.
I like softball and volleyball.
What's softball?
It's like baseball, but the ball is...
Soft?
Not really, but it's bigger and softer than a regular baseball, and it doesn't go as fast. What about you?
My favorite sport? I think he said something about football, didn't he, earlier? I'm all about football.
Oh.
Oh no. I have no idea what to talk to this girl about. Maybe I should just eat my lunch and stop trying to be friendly?
Hey, Ellen!
Donald's sister slides in next to the other girl.
I was just talking to Pastel, and she was saying how most of the wild seeds... Oh my god, I can't.
What happened?
I don't know. I was just talking to Pastel, and she was saying how most of the wild seeds in this year's class are girls again. Apparently, it's been happening that way for a while. I don't know.
Weird.
So you see, you're part of the hot new trend.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. Are you gonna eat those?
Without waiting for an answer, she starts stealing chips off her friend's plate. Hey!
It's fine, I wasn't hungry. She never finishes her lunch. Don't talk
been
with
at
your
school
mouth
for a
full. You're getting crumbs everywhere.
I guess she's less timid when she's talking to other girls. I wonder if most wild seeds are female in general, or if it's just at the school.
You don't know? Shouldn't there be records somewhere? Probably, but you can't tell while they're still students. A lot of wild seeds drop out.
Drop out? They're falling down? Oh.
Drop out of school. They quit. They don't graduate, and then they aren't magical anymore. As if they'd never had the choice.
The choice? Wild Seed, who chooses not to be magical anymore, has air power and memories taken away, so that E can't betray the existence of magic to anyone. E.
I can't understand how anyone would choose to give up on magic.
The knights who say Ni.
Lots of reasons. They get homesick, they miss TV, they don't like our rules, or they screw up in class too much and flunk out.
Whoop.
Ellen will never have that problem. She's a huge nerd.
What?
She didn't even want to go to the mall yesterday. She wanted to stay home and study. Can you believe it?
I just shrug. Doesn't matter to me.
You ought to pay more attention to your schoolwork. Ugh, boring, boring, boring.
She grabs the last chip from Ellen's plate and stands.
I'm gonna go for a walk. See ya.
Bye. Ellen sighs quietly as Virginia exits.
Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Nothing, I guess. Have a good day.
Okay. She takes her tray and exits.
Did she eat anything?
I guess not, in the end. Well, there had to be more than just the chips, right?
I hope.
At the end of the week, I had the chance to review things I've learned and make preparations for the future. If you have items in your inventory, you can equip or unequip them now. Items will only have effects when worn. Let's look at our diary. Alright, so it just tells us a little bit of information here and there. Nothing too important. Nothing we haven't already seen because it's basically summing up our encounters. Yeah, it's the first classes in the other week. So on and so forth. I guess we're all done then. We don't have any items equipped, unless we had something with us? No. Alright, just making sure. And with that, a new week is beginning. Someone's knocking at my door. What's going on?
It's William.
It's too early for classes.
He told you he would.
Hey, mind if I come in? Oh, right. I'd forgotten he said he was going to drop by. Thank you. In a little while before classes start for the week, there's going to be an assembly for all the freshmen and the seniors. Not like last week. Not that I would know since I missed last week's assembly. This will be the beginning of freshman initiation. Initiation? Wizards in the States get citizenship when they've only started school? No, it's nothing like that. This isn't a ceremony about legal status, it's about shared experience. Wizards tend to be individualistic, but it's dangerous for society if people with too much power all do their own thing. Imagine all the students try to set themselves up as evil overlords. So a lot of Ice Academy traditions are designed to encourage a sense of society and working together, like sharing rooms. Don't get sidetracked. I'm sure the professors know what they're doing. So the idea of freshman initiation is that the entire freshman class has to suffer together. Suffer? Nothing actually dangerous, just embarrassing. The seniors will give you commands, and you're expected to follow them. That doesn't sound so bad. There are more rules, but it's supposed to be a surprise. You'll find out at the assembly. One thing though, every freshman is assigned to be the property of a particular senior, yeah, it's weird, to serve them in exchange for protection. Now that is starting to sound strange. Since these aren't your customs, I've been asked to be your senior, to be sure nothing goes wrong and you have a good time. Setting me apart from the rest of the class again. I guess we look forward to it?
Sure, because it's not like we're not getting a senior.
Yeah, I mean, we're still doing it. It's just gonna be part of it for us and go easy, I suppose? Let's see if you're still saying that by Friday. Come on, since I'm managing the initiation, I need to be there early. I can show you where to go. Alright. Hope this works out well. The gymnasium is filled with students, freshmen and seniors. Most of the freshmen look sleepy and confused. The seniors, however, look smug. They know what's coming. The room falls silent as William steps up to the podium. Oh, this song, I remember it. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I am your incoming senior class president. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to the freshman initiation. Now the rest begin to realize what they're in for. I see Luke look nervously at Donald, who just grins and waves him off, like there's nothing to worry about. Before we start, I am required to give you some of the safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you or anyone else physical harm. If you're ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all of you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you come from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. Yes, our student handbooks, of course. As William requested, I help start the process by going up first to recite my fake name and background, then stand near the stage to watch the rest. This part I understand. Most of us are strangers, even if we've had a few classes together. I've read through the list of class names, but I haven't had a chance to match them all to faces. The quiet girl from Snake Hall turns out to be Barbara Salmoro. And that is Jacob Blazing, who Grabner said was a prominent student because of his family. The Harry Potter look-alike. I'm surprised Grabner didn't warn me about this initiation business if it's such a big deal. Maybe William's just trying to make it sound important because he's in charge of it all. While the seniors aren't doing the same introduction routine as the freshmen, the handbook William gave me appears to be a list of names in black and white pictures, so that should be helpful if I ever want to look someone up. Wait. There are pages of rules after all the photographs. We're required to memorize the full names of all seniors and address them as sir or lady? So that's what Sir William meant. And there's more. We have to memorize the silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with, "Oh." The introductions are finished. William's at the podium again. Now, as well as serving and honoring the entire senior class, each of you will be becoming the property of one particular senior. Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose. He hops down from the stage and immediately places a hand on my shoulder, claiming me. Creepy. Now stand back and watch. The rest of the seniors stride onto the floor, bold and loud and confident that their every word will be obeyed, while the freshmen cluster together like sardines among dolphins.
You're taller than me. Freshmen, get down on the ground.
Don't turn away from me, freshman! I see your back! No threats are issued, only commands, but the younger students obey without question, spinning this way and that, cringing and kneeling before their supposed masters. Well, most of them anyway.
What are you looking at, freshman?
Oh, what's going on here? I quickly flipped through my handbook.
It's Angela.
The butterfly senior's name is Angela Kirsch.
Answer me when I speak to you, worm. That's what you are, isn't it? A fresh worm? Now get down on the ground and wiggle. Wriggle.
Yeah, she's enjoying this a little bit too much. She's not backing down. Is that senior gonna hit her? I start to step towards the pair, but before I can, leave William's side.
Huh. I think I like you. I think you should be mine.
What the heck? What is going on here? Is this freshman choosing business normally? Such a battle? I turn to ask William about it, but he's staring in the direction of a different group of freshmen. A worried expression is on his face. Oh no. What is this about? Following his gaze, I spot Ellen picking herself off the floor with the assistance of someone who must be her new senior.
Yes!
Oh. A very distinctive looking character from Falcon Hall. His skin is as blue as a deva's. A deva? Like those hamsters from Danganronpa 2, the Dark Devas of Destruction?
Oh no.
Jompi, Magazi.
I don't know their names.
I don't know the other ones. They give him the aspect. Oh, whoa. But those are not the feathered wings of a Drangoni warrior. They give him the aspect of a devil. Clearly, he's of otherworldly origin, but beyond that, I do not recognize the exact type. It takes only a moment to find his entry in the handbook. Damien Ramsey. Not a name that gives you any clue. Who's ever heard of a Ramsey? But then, who's ever heard of a wolf from Worthington? Names only tell you as much as someone who wants them to. Shaking my head, I look back at William. Everything okay? I'm not sure. I've got to keep an eye on things in here for a while. Make sure everyone's got a partner that needs one and so on. Should probably get on with your class schedule for the week. So what do I have to do next for initiation? Read the handbook. Generally, if a senior gives you a command when I'm not around, do what they say and try to enjoy the experience. If you have any problems, come and find me. If anyone gives you serious trouble, tell them I ordered you to. You're my freshman after all. My word outranks everyone else's. And I will give you a personal assignment later in the week, but for right now, don't worry about it. Well then. With that in mind, I head out to decide my class schedule for the week. Oh boy, another class schedule to set.
Yay.
But we won't be setting this until the next week. Next time on Magical Diary. With all. So, we can already see, we just met him. Well, I guess technically we haven't met him, but we've seen Damien.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like he may be causing trouble. So in the original game, we know that he got with us. Well, Horace anyway.
Horace.
But now he's making his moves on Ellen.
Poor
I don't know how I feel about that. She
doesn't stand a chance.
I don't think she's well equipped to deal with Damien. I mean, Horace, she was a tough broad. But we'll see how things go here with poor Ellen. And, well, it looks like William might be trying to intervene some way. I don't know how. But, maybe next episode we'll find out.
Maybe.
So I'm trying to think it's his new stuff now. I think maybe it is. Do you know?
I think it is. I don't think we got past the dungeon.
I don't think we got past the dungeon either. Well, we didn't really do much with the dungeon other than just kind of like look inside. So this might be new stuff now. I'm pretty sure. But either way, next episode we'll start the initiation week and see what kind of trouble this leads to. Because, well, trouble always seems to find a way of finding us.
Mm-hmm.
So until next time, everyone, so long and bear well. Take care, everyone.